Texas, where he makes a lot of his films with Robert. There's coffee on a big poster on the wall. I don't know how to answer that. Fantasy, or what? But the fact he really reveres art and what we were saying as a community. And he said, Jackie Brown's going to be his Foxy. And he's so insistent. How can I not be so grateful for him? So thank you for bringing that.
There's a question behind it.
Question behind me.
Pam, I want to know you're going to do any more movies. Girl, I just love you on your movies. I used to get one, but it got so much.
Well, let's see. Right now, there are producers interested in Foxy, My Life Being a Film. I'm right now with Tom Hanks, who wrote a film called Larry Crowne, and it's very timely. And as Julia Roberts is in it, I play Julia Roberts' BFF, best friend.
Okay.
And what happens is Tom Hanks loses his job. He was a Navy cook. And he loses his job and to being in a company for 20 years. And what happens, he decides to reinvent himself and goes back to college, to City College, to get a bachelor's degree in economics. And he meets Julia and myself. We're teachers, professors at a City College. And they meet, and both of them are troubled, and they find each other. So that's the most recent. And then the one prior to that I did last summer was Just Right. My two hard-headed daughters, yes, and then in 1988, a character was written for DC Comics, Smallville, Amanda Waller, from Chicago. She's from Chicago. Dr. Amanda Waller, PhD. Well, Smallville, y'all raised the roof on Smallville. It was picked up for a 10th season, and they want my character back. She was an outstanding character. So if you sit Smallville and go back and look at Amanda's history, she was brilliant. She is the head of Checkmate. She's the white queen of Checkmate. Checkmate is Blackwater on steroids. And they picked the right person with my strategy and tactic. I am a disciple. I'm a daughter of Sun Tzu, The Art of War. I've been reading it since I was 18 years old, and I was told by my agent to read it now so I can navigate myself through life. Wow, was he deep. And Sun Tzu, The Art of War, has also written The Art of Business, The Art of Management, The Art of Sales, The Art of Negotiation. It's great. I ended up giving it to a lot of friends and family so that they could respond to negotiation and law and help them with understanding the rigors of business. So, okay. We'll start on this side. This lady over here. Hi.
Hi, I'm Vladimir, and I just want to say thank you for that part you did in Law and Order, and I also have a little gift for you.
I love gifts.
You can pass that out. I was going to bring flowers, but it was too much. They could someone pass that out.
Well, thank
Just
you.
to say thank you for
Namaste.
being the woman you are.
Well, thank you.
Because I tell you, I watched all your movies, and when you came out again with Jackie Brown, so when I saw that, I was like, yes.
I had to see it 4 times.
4 times?
Yes.
4 times 15, 10? What if
You had Samuel L. Jackson, you had Robert
down there on my feet, and then
and you were at the top of the list in Los Angeles where we used to lay over. I was hooked. So I mean, I worn it out.
I like when it first came on.
and thank you. You like that? She loved Jackie Brown. I'm gonna have to get you the collectors. I'm gonna have to get you the collectors. Okay, we'll springboard back to this side. Are we okay? A young person. Yes. Yes. It was a lot of fun. Quentin had days where he had dress day and all the crew members wore dresses and skirts. I have those pictures. I didn't put them in the book. However, but shooting, there's a scene where he wanted to emulate the scenes of films out of the 70s because we didn't have the budget, the economy, to do a lot of posts. He said, not a lot of cutting, Pam. Matter of fact, this scene when Ordell comes to Jackie's apartment after she gets out of jail, it's scary, right? Well, he says, Pam and Sam, do not drop a line, do not drop a word. This is a 15-minute scene, the longest scene in the movie. I don't want to cut. So when Sam comes to that door and comes into the apartment, it's a dance. And he said, know that I don't want to see you take the gun out of your purse and put it in the back of your skirt. Now if you revisit that, there's no cutting. There is no cut and someone brings in the gun and I put it in the back of my skirt. We had to, so the day before, actually 2 days before, Quentin was painting the apartment to suit my color, my uniform. It was 5, 6 different colors before we shot it. And then it took 3 days to light the scene because he didn't want to cut. So there were pin lights everywhere, under here, under my armpit, under the table, everywhere. I was going to say something else, but I didn't want to go there. I have to respect our children. And then when we started the scene, it is a dance. You see me come in, I walk over to the stereo, he goes over to the window to look out to see who's going to kill. You'll hear me scream, and he closes the window. How scary is that? Then he walks over to the kitchen, he looks out the back, I got to go to my purse, get the lighter outside to light the cigarette, put the gun in my skirt, turn around, act like I'm cool, I'm not afraid, go into the kitchen, get the ice out, the orange juice, make a drink for him, and like... So I had to practice that scene, that 15-minute scene, 2 days prior by myself. So I'd go to the apartment and practice, go into every mark, because they marked it on the floor for me. Go do what I had to do, and it was prop hell. I think I can say hell in front of you. It was so difficult. And plus I had 3 other storylines to learn. The overall story, then the storyline with Michael Keaton, the storyline with Ordell, and the storyline with Max Cherry. That's 4 different, and we shot out a sequence. I had lost my mind. But Quentin said I could do it because I had done theater. So that was a homage to me, but a homage to the fact that he was such a genius. So those are some of the anecdotes of working with Quentin. You don't want it. Prepare yourself. Wow. It's an exercise. Matter of fact, I probably started drinking then. Okay. Up the lady that's right there.
Hi, I'm Veronica Anderson, and you are a legend. Wow.
Thank
you are
you.
one of the most prettiest women I have ever seen in my life on TV. And in person, you're even more beautiful than her.
Myself by my energy, and as you read the book, you will read that there were so many events in my life where I could have not survived. I could have just drowned in despair. But I had a lifeline. All of us have lifelines with neighbors and friends and community and my dogs. One of my dogs, Magic Johnson. Yeah, Magic Johnson was the dog, and Buckwheat. Eddie Murphy named him Buckwheat.